welcome to our very first Interspace Afterbite, the official after show for the series we love, Bitten.
Woohoo! Every week we will have special guests from this show, and joining us tonight are Laura Vandervoort, the only female werewolf, Elena Michaels, and of course the incredible Grayston Holt, who plays Pack Enforcer Clay Danvers.
Hey guys, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
So
This is
excited
great.
to do this.
Yeah, I'm excited for you guys.
Right after the season premiere. So later in the show, we're going to have behind-the-scenes Wolfpack Alpha executive producer JB Sugar. He will be here as well. Does that freak you out knowing that the boss is going to be here in a little bit?
Yeah. I think he's staring at us right now.
Yeah, you got to be on
Where
your
is
best
he?
behavior.
Where is he? No. Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Oh, he's right behind the camera.
Yeah.
He's horrible.
He looks so nice. Now, we know you have lots to say, so this is your chance to weigh in on this season and ask questions you want answered. So send us questions on Twitter with #Afterbite and email us at afterbite@space.ca because we want to hear from you.
We do. Now, waiting for season 2, I think it's fair to say, as fans, was really excruciating, but it's finally here, and it did not disappoint. It started with a bang, so let's get right into it.
Where do we even start? There's so much to talk about with you guys, but first off, you guys actually had a big season 2, launch party. What was that like?
How was the party?
Yeah.
It was great. Yeah, we had cast and crew. We watched the first 2 episodes in a nice big screen in the basement of a hotel, which was great. Yeah, it was awesome.
That sounds bad, but it was
I know,
actually
it was actually good. No, it was a really nice hotel. And I think we were just really, really pleased with everything that we saw. It looks epic. It looks cinematic this year. It's just, with the witches and everything, it's just got a different quality to it.
Well, we just all watched season 1, obviously, but you guys got to watch it earlier in the week for the first time at this party. So what was it like seeing that finished episode up there? I mean, what were your reactions to it as a viewer seeing it for the first time?
Amazing. I mean, and naturally you just kind of forget storylines a bit. You're given 10 episodes of information, so it was nice to get refreshed on the episodes and to see it. And, I was kind of shocked by some twists and turns, too. You're like, oh, yeah, that happens. Right. There's so much packed into this season. And
we shot them out of order as well. We shot 2, 3, and 1. So I think we forgot how the opening sequence was and what happened in it. So it was like watching it as a viewer and not being a part of the show because we were all surprised.
Yeah, I got lost in the show. I was trying to watch it objectively, but I just get lost in it. It was great.
You're like, I'm pretty good.
Yeah. Who's that guy?
Hey.
Yeah. So, take us back to that first day back on set of season 2. I mean, so much time, is obviously between season 1 and shooting season 2. Does it feel kind of like a first date, or does it feel like, yeah, we got this, we know this?
Yeah, it's like we got this.
Yeah.
And, we're so fortunate to get a second season. And, going into a second season, we know our characters so well. We know the crew very well. So it's just nice to be back with the family.
We were all just excited to hang out again, I think.
Yeah.
Did it surprise you, the fan reaction to season 1? Because obviously you're confident, the scripts are good, your directors and your fellow actors are good, but at the same time, when you put that out there in the world and it does as well as it did, what did that feel like? Like, what did that feel like knowing that it became the hit that it did?
Yeah.
Great. I mean, it's you never know until the viewers see it, right? I mean, we know what we did. We know we did the best work we could possibly do. But, it's tough adapting from book, and, we have to please the fans and the bookies. And
But they seemed very happy, especially on social media.
Yeah, I think initially there was backlash, as there always is. Reading a book so subjective.
Sure.
You have the characters in your own head.
Yeah.
But I think they just, the haters grew to love us, and the lovers just grew to love us more.
And this season is going to be incredible. They're going to love us even more than they did the first season, I think. The show.
Well, there is so much in this premiere. I mean, there's a lot of moments. Do you guys have a favorite moment?
What happened? I like how it opens when you just kick open the door. Yeah.
I like that too. Yeah. You're just opening it up with no fooling.
Yeah.
It's exactly the pace that Elena's on this season as well. That sort of is symbolic of where she is. She's just taking down doors, pulling people off stalls, seeking revenge. But there was a scene that you felt really great about.
Was that in the first? That was in the second one. That was in the second episode.
Oh, don't spoil it.
Next week. We haven't seen it.
Well, on Interspace, we get asked all kinds of questions about Bitten, and while the show may have been on hiatus, the dedicated Wolfpack have been very, very active on social media.
All right, so let's get to some of those questions now. From @Celtic Crossing asks, what has been the most fun part of making Bitten?
Yeah, most fun part overall, would you say, of making the show?
Meeting Laura Vandervoort.
Oh.
That's pretty good. That's pretty awesome.
Meeting Grayston Holt.
Oh, you too.
No, I think the most fun has just been building this family. From the first day of filming season 1, we just became friends instantly. So
that's cool.
It's just been the most fun, just been building this family. And,
it's developing the relationships, and I feel like, in a way, especially Greg, who plays Jeremy,
Yeah.
really is our pack alpha. He's our
Sort of
go-to.
a foundation that he sets.
He's
for
our
the show.
foundation, yeah, and he's go-to for advice off camera.
Aw.
He's very poetic and open-hearted, and
He
we
even
just
tweets
adore
his
him.
wisdom
I
very
know.
often.
I know,
yeah,
so
yeah.
good.
It's amazing to follow on Twitter if you haven't. We got another viewer comment here. Jen emails, what is both of your favorite and or least favorite traits about your respective characters? What's your favorite part of Elena, Laura?
I would have to say her strength, but her inner strength, not
Yeah.
her exterior. She has been through so much in her life at the orphanage and dogs.
It's a small wolf.
It's appropriate.
Yeah, no, she's very she's strong, and she's able to overcome a lot of things. She has skeletons in the closet that we saw in the first season as a child with her child molester, and that was an intense episode.
Yeah.
The fact that she's able to overcome the bite and come out this season on the strong end and sort of empowered, I love that about her.
What do you like about Clay, or maybe not like about him? Is there anything you don't like about him?
Let's start with what we do like. One of my favorite things, and I've said this in interviews before about playing Clay, is that it's fun to play a character that has so much angst and anger and violence kind of boiling under the surface.
Right, yeah.
And, you know, it's fun to keep a cap on that and then also lash out and be impulsive at times. So that's just an interesting thing to kind of always be conscious of while I'm in that character.
Sure, yeah.
But Clay is so quiet and gentle-natured, but when you see that, it's always really impressive the way that Grayston plays it. So both levels.
And we feel it too. Like we feel that kind of simmering intensity from your character.
I'm terrified of you.
Yeah.
I'm terrified.
And you should.
I've never been in a fight in my life, so don't
Really?
be. Yeah.
Don't ever get in one.
Yeah.
No, you're very strong.
Well, one of our favorite moments from this episode was seeing you two, Elena and Clay, kicking some serious butt and taking names. Let's take another look.
For the undoing, the destroyer comes.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Kicking butt, indeed.
Yeah. What is it like for you two, shooting such a physically intense scene like that?
We love it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean-
You have a background in karate.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever done, well, other than the first season, extensive fight choreography. So I've really enjoyed doing it. She's amazing at it.
I was going to say,
He's
Laura gives you
amazing.
pointers.
Yeah.
No. But we have two different fighting styles, as you could see. He's very brute force and
Clay smash.
yeah, exactly. That's his imitation. And then Elena's more stylized.
Yeah.
She's very
You're
specific.
quick with your hands and like choppy.
So good, though.
She's very choppy.
Yeah.
A deadly weapon.
And I'm like bear huggy, just
So I'll hug you to death. Well, we also we do love the fight scenes, but of course we also love the sexy time, especially the scenes between Elena and Clay. So tell us a little bit about their relationship in season 2. Obviously, we pick up, and the state of the nation is they seem to be doing pretty well.
Okay.
Right?
yeah, as well as you
Yeah.
can be doing in that situation. But
But it
we're back
doesn't
together.
mean but
Yes.
it doesn't mean that things won't get in the way of their relationship this season.
Okay.
But that was a fun scene.
Well, let me ask you two, as actors, what's it like shooting scenes so intimate like that? Because I can't even imagine shooting a scene like that with Teddy.
What?
You guys
That
should
gives
act
me
it out
nightmares.
right now.
Ew, no, I don't get paid enough.
I could imagine it.
You can't imagine.
and-
Thank you, Grace.
Action.
No,
Thank
and
you.
we're
Yeah.
stopping tape.
Imagine it.
But we've been told something may have happened with a towel or lack thereof.
Oh, yeah,
In
what
a certain intimate scene.
This one over here. So in the scene, he has a towel as he walks in. You.
Yeah. I thought you meant the guy over there.
Yeah, it's over here. And obviously he's supposed to have just gotten out of the shower, and while we were filming, his towel dropped. But he was wearing underwear.
Oh, he's wearing underwear.
A sock.
Oh, was it a sock?
Oh, that gets more interesting.
I
Where was
blocked,
he
I
wearing
blocked
the
that
sock?
one out.
Yeah.
Where was he wearing the sock? Yeah, whenever I do my nude scenes, I wear a sock for the.
They
I do them
specialty
completely nude, but it's for the comfort of the crew.
Yeah.
The first season, they were specialty making the socks for all the boys.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
it
this-
had like the.
So they had to make different sizes for the different actors.
Everything could fit in, right? But this
Right.
season
And
it
it
was
had,
more
like,
of just a whole
drawstring.
one singular pouch.
Okay, yeah,
It looks really silly, like when you're fully nude with just a pouch.
I just keep my eyes.
Getting
like,
visual.
This is
I don't
good.
even.
Yep. I'm picturing everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Are you
on
wearing the
that
pouch
note-
under your pants
I
right now?
couldn't let it go. Yeah.
You couldn't let it go. The pouch is on.
Like
under
a
the
dog
pouch.
with a sock, you just had to keep it.
yeah.
All right, well, on that note, it's time to check out our online poll. Now, leading up to the premiere, viewers have been weighing in on how long they think Malcolm will last with the pack on his tail. Now, our results show a large percentage felt he would last for at least a whole other season because he brings the drama. So are you surprised that everybody thinks he's going to last a whole other season?
Yeah, he's going to be around.
I'm not surprised
No.
that they feel that way.
No, he's a great actor and a great
Yeah,
villain,
he's
and I think we need to keep him around. But
And he is Jeremy's, father. So
And when you read that for the first time, that he was going to be around for a little bit, that he's kind of indentured to the pack, did you like that as a little bit of a twist? Because I thought he was going to be dead in this episode.
no, I like it. I think the fans will appreciate this chase of chasing down this guy who's caused us so much pain, right?
Yeah.
Killing her fiance. I didn't know about at the beginning of the season, but whatever. And
his character is also very interwoven with other storylines.
That's right.
So
Yeah, there's a lot of history there, right?
Okay, well now, we know you can't spoil anything right now, but we want to talk a little bit about our theories. You can't really tell us if we're right or wrong, but you
Just
can
blink.
make... Yeah, you can blink 3 times if we're
try to
right
judge.
or if we're wrong. So my theory for the show is, obviously we met, these 2 mysterious characters, these witches, basically. I thought that was a really nice addition to the show. I think as viewers, we're meant to think that they're behind that odd, like, nuclear-type flash and that they're behind this symbol. I actually think that's not the case. I think they're watching these extreme humans chase the pack, and they're learning. They're doing opposition research right now, studying the pack. I don't think that they're behind all this at all. I'm often wrong, though. What's your thought?
This is my thought. I actually think towards the end of the episode, we obviously saw Malcolm was captured by the pack. I think Malcolm's going to start working with the pack. And
I disagree.
although all these horrible things that he has done, I think they're actually going to have to work with him because what they're going to face, something that even the witches seemed a bit scared of, is going to be even greater.
I think by episode 3, Malcolm is dead. That's my prediction.
No, you have to take me out for dinner
That's my prediction.
if you're wrong.
All right, well, don't go anywhere. We've got much more with Laura and Grayson and more speculation. Plus, after the break, executive producer J.B. Sugar will join us right here in studio. But first up, let's take a look at something we're calling Set Secrets. It's a behind-the-scenes look at what's really happening on set during some of your favorite scenes. Have a look.
We're gonna play a little game. I ask, you answer.
You gonna let the girl do your fighting for you?
You got another stupid question?
Tell me what you know and I'll kill him.
You'll never get to him.
You haven't slept in 3 days.
I'm not interested in sleep.